So unemployment is still super duper high. We still have over 32 million people unemployed in the United States of America. As we know, the federal unemployment benefits just ended this last week. That extra $600 a week is now gone, at least for right now. And so with all of this going on, especially with COVID, as we see COVID numbers spike yet again in many states in the South and in the West, the country's still in uncertain territory. But the Congress, Democrats and Republicans, along with the White House, are proposing a new stimulus package. So this is like stimulus package or the CARES Act 4.0. And that's something that's being worked on right now. So, hey everybody, I'm Kamara Yellis. Welcome to the Finance Rebel Show. During the Finance Rebel Show, we talk about all things money. My whole goal for the Finance Rebel Show is to help people increase their overall financial IQ. It's one of the things that's very necessary in order to navigate yourself out of poverty in this country as we go through these rocky times. But today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on with this new stimulus package. You know, like I said, they're calling it CARES Act 4.0. There'll probably be a 4.0, a 5.0, a 6.0. It's going to be a while before the United States is out of the woods with this package or with this situation with COVID, especially when we have school coming up and the economy is still not running. So you can't have 30 million plus people, school coming up, the presidential elections coming up, the senatorial elections coming up, along with some congressional races that are coming up as well. So the White House is very pressed to get some things done. So today, I just wanted to talk about a few of those things and just go through them real quick. All right. So first and foremost, we're looking at potentially a new package of over almost $1 trillion, right? So they're looking at almost $1 trillion in new stimulus packaging, right? First thing, they are anticipating over $1,200, right? Another $1,200 check being sent to United States citizens in August. Now, this is still all being negotiated. I don't have a lot of faith with Senate Republicans, with House of Rep Republicans, with Senate Democrats, with House of Rep Democrats actually coming together to get this thing done. But again, it's an election year. They are very motivated. They do not want to see the American people upset. So they have another $1,200 check on the table. I have a feeling that'll probably get pushed through. It's something the Democrats would definitely want as well. And I believe the Republicans understand that that needs to happen also. All right. Next thing, they're looking at an extension of the federal eviction moratorium that actually ended this weekend, or it's ending on the 31st. And it's being extended to August 31st. Now, that's only extended to people who have federally backed mortgages. It's not for everybody. And I believe there's about a third of the mortgages that are on the market that are federally backed. So again, that's not for everybody, but it's a large enough swath of people that it can help give relief to some folks. Again, I think that's going to happen. A large part of our economy is backed by real estate. They do not want to see the real estate market fall apart. What it looks like, how it goes, I'm not exactly sure. Nobody's sure. But I do think that's something that will be there. And it has to be there. You don't want to see a bunch of renters getting evicted in the next 30 days because it takes roughly 30 days to begin eviction proceedings on a renter. So nobody wants to see that. Talk about throwing the country in a tizzy. That absolutely will throw the country in a tizzy, okay? They were also talking about giving small businesses an additional stimulus. Potentially, any company that has dropped their revenues or whose revenues have dropped by over 50% from last year to this year, all right? I think that makes a lot of sense. I actually would like to see the government actually extend PPP funding. There is still some money in there. But I would love to see that pool get replenished and divvied out and given out to businesses who are really, really deserving of those funds. All right. The other thing that they're talking about, again, is extending unemployment insurance benefits. Again, uninsurance, the coverage ended this week. Last day was Saturday. Now, it was confused because a lot of people thought it was going to end at the end of July. But in actuality, the deadline, because of everything going on with how the legislation was written, actually ended on Saturday, the 25th, July 25th. But they're looking to extend that. But they're looking to change it because before the federal government was giving an additional $600 as a supplement to anybody that's on unemployment right now. The Republicans want to change that number. They want to do something crazy, something funky with about 70% of those funds. They want to base it on 70% of wages from the previous year instead of it being 60%. Democrats don't like that. They're saying, hey, maybe we do $400 a week. There's also talk about $400 a month, which is roughly $100 a week. The crazy thing about unemployment insurance is that with regular unemployment benefits, plus the $600 bonus that they were getting from the federal government, a lot of people were making more money on unemployment than they were working a regular full-time job. So it's always scary when you have people that are getting paid more on unemployment than they are on a job, because there is no incentive. At least that's what Congress will argue. There's no incentive for people to get out there and go to work, and they'll just bilk the system for whatever they can or whatever they want. So again, I think that'll definitely be extended. It will not be the $600 a week bonus that everybody was getting before with the PUA, with the pandemic unemployment assistance. They won't be getting that, but I think they'll probably settle somewhere between $300 and $100 additional a week in PUA assistance. So that's going to be very interesting. But listen, they're talking about that $1,200 getting to people in August. That will probably happen, but I don't have a whole lot of hope. Why? Because like I said at the top of this video, that Republicans and Democrats often act like children. Usually the Republicans being the biggest bullies in the room. And oftentimes there's no adult there to provide supervision and guidance overall, which is supposed to come from the White House, but we all know what that's about. So I don't think that's going to happen. However, with the election coming, with the election pending, I think people are going to be motivated to get some things done. And with the Democrats having the majority in the Congress or in the House of Representatives, I think they actually have some sway. So again, all parties are motivated, but you never know what's going to happen when children have temper tantrums. But I'll keep you all aware. I'll keep you all informed. Stop back. Again, Kamari Ellis here talking about the stimulus program. Do me a favor, if you're new to this channel and you like the content that we have here, like it, like the content, like the video. Also, subscribe to my page as well. And by the way, set notifications for getting all the new videos so you can stay up to date with me and stay in touch and tap in with me as well. All right, so Kamari Ellis, the Financial Wow. I will be back the next time I do a video. Again, everybody stay safe and have a great week. So long.